Good afternoon, Craig from Prime Ag here, bringing you another webinar today. We've been getting a lot of questions here lately, on the 2025 ARC PLC question, on what you should sign up for. The enrollment deadline date, this is for April 15th, so we still have a fair amount of time, but we're just going to review quick what 2024 looked like and what we're seeing for 2025. This content's not very exciting. If you do have any questions and you don't make it to the end or you doze off during the presentation, just don't be afraid to give us a contact at the office or give me a call and I'll help you walk through, your own individual case. First of all, we're just going to go a quick reminder on how ARC and PLC works. For ARC, it's a county-based program and it's based off benchmark yield and benchmark price. So you have a county revenue target and then your guarantee is 86% of that county revenue. The actual revenue in the county is less than the guarantee made, there is a payment, and the payments are a 10% maximum of the benchmark revenue. So like in this case, your guarantee is about $107 an acre. And as you remember, everything's based off of county yields and the marketing year average price. And then PLC is based off the effective reference prices that they have and is based against the marketing year average price. We're quick going to go back and review for 2024 what we saw. When you look at these marketing years, you always have to remember the marketing year for corn and soybeans runs for like 2024 would be from September 1st, this 2024 through August 31st, 2025. So it's actually the year you're marketing your grain, not the year that the crop was grown. And then for wheat, it's from June until May. And this is based off the average price the farmer receives. In 2024, as you can see here, the ARC benchmark for corn was 485, beans 1112, and wheat for 621. When you go down to the bottom there, we have some marketing year average prices. Now these aren't exact numbers, but these are pretty close, guesstimates for where we're at. Through December on corn, we're at about 408. On soybeans, we're at 991, and wheat we're 547. And just a reminder that this was through December, not through the rally we've had during the month of January. For the 2025 marketing year, it works just like the 2024 year, except we're using September 1, 2025 through August 31st, 2026. Our benchmark prices for 2025 have gone up. As you can see, corn's 503, soybeans is 1217, and wheat 617. If you're going to go the PLC route, the prices are listed on the presentation here. When you go to these, people kind of ask all the time, how do you figure out these benchmark prices? So they're looking at a 5-year Olympic average. When you look at the Olympic average, they're throwing out the high and the low in that 5-year period. And now for 2025, you have to remember they're using prices from 2019 to 2023 and not use the 2024. So as you can see, they came up with 503 for corn and 1217 for soybeans. For the yields, the one thing that they changed here a while back is they have the trend line adjust yields on that. So for this county, for every year, they add a couple bushel to what the actual yield was. So you're actually getting a trended yield. And as in this case here, it's Olympic average, and they are throwing out the high and the low to come up with a benchmark yield. And one other thing they changed on this too, in a little while back was for the actual yields, they're using the higher of the actual or 80% of the T yield. So they're not putting in, if you have one of those areas where you have absolutely horrible crops, they're not using, the real low number to help figure out these yields. Final thoughts here, and, I know I went through this pretty quick, and, sometimes, quick is good, but if you have any questions, first of all, my name, number, and email are on here, but, we definitely think ARC County over PLC is definitely the way to go this year. These ARC benchmark prices are currently higher than the spring insurance price. On corn right now, we're about 50 to 60 cents higher on ARC over the insurance price. And, on beans, we're almost, $1.50 to $2. So, we think these ARC County is, easily the way to go. The one thing that's new this year, and we had a webinar about this a couple weeks ago. If you missed it, you can go back and watch it or ask us for it, is, we did something on ECO insurance. And, we think the ECO insurance is a good opportunity to help get extra coverage this year. And with the government adding the, more subsidy on it, it's become way more economical. But the ECO insurance can be purchased with the ARC election. So ECO can be purchased. But now if you've been buying SCO, SCO insurance, you cannot do that with ARC, and you have to, pick the PLC election if you want to, buy SCO. As of right now, I mean, we just really think this ARC County, buying some ECO insurance, maybe gapping it, buying a lower level down on your MPCI is a good idea. As I said before, if you have any questions on this, we're more than happy to help out. Just give us a call, and as always, like and share content. And if you have any questions, let us know.